Learn English with Maria.
Hello, incredible English adventurers, and welcome back to Shadow Your Way to Fluency, Episode 3. I'm Alexa, and I've got a burning question for you today. Have you ever had an amazing trip, a thrilling adventure, or even just a memorable day out, but when you try to tell someone about it in English, the words just disappear? You know the story in your head, but it just won't come out. I know that feeling. It's frustrating when your experiences are so rich, but your English feels too simple to share them. But what if I told you that by the end of this very episode, you'll not only have the phrases to talk about your past and future adventures, but I'll also share a secret trick, a trick that will make your shadowing practice incredibly powerful, helping your English stories flow naturally and vibrantly, as if you're painting a picture with words. Today, we're stepping away from the daily grind and the classroom, and we're going to dive into the exciting world of travel and adventures. We'll learn how to share where you've been, what you did, how you felt, and where you dream of going next. Remember, our core technique, shadowing. Listen to me, Alexa, speak slowly and clearly. Then, immediately after I finish a phrase or sentence, repeat it out loud, trying your best to match my pronunciation, my rhythm, and even the feeling in my voice. This is how your mouth and brain get comfortable speaking English for real. Are you ready to share your world with vivid English? Let's begin our adventure. Section 1. Dreaming and planning your next adventure. Every great adventure starts with a dream and a plan, right? Let's practice talking about where you want to go and what you want to do in the future. We'll use simple future forms, focusing on your intentions and desires. I want to visit Japan next year. I want to visit Japan next year. I'm planning to go hiking in the mountains. I'm planning to go hiking in the mountains. I'd love to explore the ancient ruins. I'd love to explore the ancient ruins. My dream is to see the northern lights. My dream is to see the northern lights. We are going to book our flight soon. We're going to book our flight soon. I hope to try new local foods there. I hope to try new local foods there. Now, let's add a little more detail. Think about a place you want to visit and what makes it special. I want to visit the beach because I love the ocean. I want to visit the beach because I love the ocean. I'm planning to go to Rome to see the Colosseum. I'm planning to go to Rome to see the Colosseum. I'd love to explore nature and relax. I'd love to explore nature and relax. You're building your future stories already. Keep that imagination active as you shadow. Section 2. Recounting past adventures. Now, let's journey back in time. Telling stories about past adventures is one of the most engaging ways to use English. We'll use the simple past tense, which we touched on in a previous episode. Remember, practice makes perfect with those verb forms. Let me tell you about my trip to Italy. Let me tell you about my trip to Italy. Last summer, I went to Spain. Last summer, I went to Spain. It was an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience. We visited many historical sites. We visited many historical sites. I tried a lot of delicious food. I tried a lot of delicious food. We hiked in the national park. We hiked in the national park. The weather was perfect every day. The weather was perfect every day. I saw so many beautiful landscapes. I saw so many beautiful landscapes. Let's put a few sentences together. Listen carefully to the flow and then shadow the entire mini story. Last year, I traveled to Vietnam. I explored Ho Chi Minh City. I ate amazing street food every day. Last year, I traveled to Vietnam. I explored Ho Chi Minh City. I ate amazing street food every day. A few months ago, my family and I went camping. We slept in tents. We made a campfire and told stories. You're doing brilliantly. Shadowing full sentences like these helps you connect words and build natural rhythm. Section 3. Describing the experience and your feelings. A good story isn't just about what happened, but how it felt. Adding adjectives and adverbs makes your travel stories vivid and engaging. The view was breathtaking. The view was breathtaking. The water was crystal clear. The water was crystal clear. The city was vibrant and lively. The city was vibrant and lively. I felt so relaxed and refreshed. I felt so relaxed and refreshed. The journey was challenging but rewarding. The journey was challenging but rewarding. Everything went smoothly. Everything went smoothly. We walked endlessly around the city. We walked endlessly around the city. The local people welcomed us warmly. The local people welcomed us warmly. Try shadowing this sentence that combines events and feelings. We visited the ancient temple, and it was truly magnificent. We visited the ancient temple, and it was truly magnificent. I tasted the street food, and it was incredibly delicious. I tasted the street food, and it was incredibly delicious. Section 4. Recommending adventures to others. When you've had a great experience, you want to share it. Let's practice recommending places or activities to others using phrases we learned in the last episode, but apply to travel. I highly recommend visiting this national park. I highly recommend visiting this national park. You must try the local cuisine there. You must try the local cuisine there. It's a fantastic place for adventurers. It's a fantastic place for adventurers. You should definitely go on the boat tour. You should definitely go on the boat tour. It's worth the trip to see the waterfalls. It's worth the trip to see the waterfalls. Think about your favorite travel experience. How would you recommend it to a friend? Try to say a sentence or two out loud. You're doing great. These phrases help you connect with others by sharing your personal enthusiasm. Section 5. Unexpected moments and challenges in travel. Not every adventure goes perfectly, and that's part of the story. Being able to talk about unexpected moments or small challenges adds realism to your narrative. Unfortunately, our flight was delayed. Unfortunately, our flight was delayed. The weather suddenly changed. The weather suddenly changed. We got a little lost in the city. We got a little lost in the city. It was a bit challenging to find the hotel. It was a bit challenging to find the hotel. But in the end, everything was fine. But in the end, everything was fine. Despite the rain, we still enjoyed ourselves. Despite the rain, we still enjoyed ourselves. These phrases make your stories more interesting and relatable. Real life isn't always perfect, and your English should reflect that too. The secret trick to supercharge your shadowing. You've been doing an incredible job shadowing all these phrases and sentences about travel. You're building your vocabulary, improving your pronunciation, and gaining confidence. But how can you make this practice even more effective? How can you make those English words truly stick so they come out naturally when you want to tell your own stories? This is where the secret trick comes in. It's called the movie in your mind technique for shadowing. Here's how it works. When you're shadowing me, it's not just about repeating the sounds. It's about actively creating a mental image or a movie of what I'm saying as you say it. So if I say, I climbed a tall mountain, I want you to immediately picture yourself climbing a tall mountain. See the path, feel the air, hear the wind, even as you repeat the words. This technique uses more parts of your brain, your visual memory, your emotional connection, your sensory experience, and links them directly to the English words. It makes the language more live, more memorable, and easier to recall later. It's like turning your brain into a movie studio for English. Let's try it together. I'll give you a phrase, and as you shadow it, really try to visualize the scene I'm describing. Imagine you are walking on a sandy beach. You are walking on a sandy beach. The sun is setting beautifully over the ocean. The sun is setting beautifully over the ocean. Feel the air is warm and gentle. The air is warm and gentle. Imagine you are standing in front of a huge waterfall. You are standing in front of a huge waterfall. The water is crashing down with a loud roar. The water is crashing down with a loud roar. How did that feel? Did you feel a stronger connection to the words? This movie in your mind trick makes shadowing not just a speaking exercise, but a powerful visualization and memory exercise. It transforms abstract words into real, memorable experiences in your English-speaking brain. Let's continue practicing. And now, with every sentence you shadow, try to activate your imagination and paint that picture in your mind. This will truly supercharge your English learning journey. Fantastic! You're already experiencing how powerful this trick is. Let's really put it to the test with some more detailed scenes. As I speak, try to be there in your mind. See it, hear it, feel it as you shadow every word. Scenario 1. A bustling city market. Imagine you're exploring a bustling city market, full of life and sound. Imagine you're exploring a bustling city market, full of life and sound. You hear the chatter of vendors selling their goods and the lively street music playing nearby. You hear the chatter of vendors selling their goods and the lively street music playing nearby. You smell the aroma of exotic spices, freshly cooked food, and vibrant flowers all around you. You smell the aroma of exotic spices, freshly cooked food, and vibrant flowers all around you. You see colorful crafts, unique handmade jewelry, and bright textiles on every stall. You see colorful crafts, unique handmade jewelry, and bright textiles on every stall. You feel the warmth of the sun on your face and the exciting energy of the place all around you. You feel the warmth of the sun on your face and the exciting energy of the place all around you. How real did that feel? Did you almost smell the spices? That's the power of the movie in your mind. Scenario 2. A serene nature escape. Now let's switch gears. Picture yourself deeply immersed in a peaceful forest, surrounded by tall, ancient trees. Now let's switch gears. Picture yourself deeply immersed in a peaceful forest, surrounded by tall, ancient trees. You hear the gentle rustle of leaves as a light breeze passes, and the distant singing of birds. You hear the gentle rustle of leaves as a light breeze passes, and the distant singing of birds. You breathe in the clean, fresh air, cool and invigorating against your skin. You breathe in the clean, fresh air, cool and invigorating against your skin. You see a small, clear river flowing gracefully, reflecting the green trees above. You see a small, clear river flowing gracefully, reflecting the green trees above. You feel a profound sense of calmness and tranquility, a deep connection to nature. Feel that peace? This isn't just speaking, it's experiencing the language. Scenario 3, an exciting new activity. Finally, imagine you're trying a thrilling new sport for the very first time, perhaps whitewater rafting. Finally, imagine you're trying a thrilling new sport for the very first time, perhaps whitewater rafting. You feel the cold spray of the river water hitting your face as the raft bounces. You feel the cold spray of the river water hitting your face as the raft bounces. You hear the roar of the rapids and the excited shouts of your teammates. You hear the roar of the rapids and the excited shouts of your teammates. You see the powerful currents pulling the boat and the lush green banks flying by. You see the powerful currents pulling the boat and the lush green banks flying by. You push through the waves, feeling an incredible rush of adrenaline and accomplishment. You push through the waves, feeling an incredible rush of adrenaline and accomplishment. Integrating the movie in your mind into all your practice. You're doing absolutely phenomenal work. The movie in your mind technique isn't just for travel stories. You can apply this to any English you're shadowing. When you're practicing phrases for work, picture yourself in that meeting room. When you're describing your daily routine, visualize each action. When you're learning new vocabulary, imagine the object or action it describes. This simple but powerful trick turns passive repetition into active, engaging, and memorable learning. It helps you build stronger neural connections between the English words and their meaning, making your recall faster and your speaking more natural and confident. You're not just learning English, you're living it, experiencing it, and truly making it your own. Keep this technique in mind for all your future shadowing sessions. And that brings us to the end of episode 3 of Shadow Your Way to Fluency. What an adventure we've had, exploring travel stories and, most importantly, unlocking the movie in your mind shadowing trick to make your English truly come alive. If this episode helped you visualize and feel your English more deeply, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more powerful shadowing lessons and share this secret trick with a friend who wants to speak English more vividly. I love hearing from you. In the comments below, tell me, what's one exciting place you'd love to visit? And what's one vivid thing you'd like to see or do there? And get ready, in our next episode, episode 4, we'll be tackling another exciting and highly practical topic, continuing our journey to effortless English. Thank you so much for adventuring and shadowing with me today. Keep practicing, keep visualizing, and keep speaking. I'm Alexa, and I'll see you in the next one.